I did put on my primer so that it could soak in. Sounds really gross. I just used the baby skins today just because I don't plan to like have this makeup on for very long, so I don't want to use like my really high-end stuff for it. And don't even look at my hair, it's terrible, and I feel like I'm going to a funeral in this black shirt. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so I did prime my eyelid. I didn't do primer on this one, totally forgot, but I did do it on the left eye, and I just used e.l.f.'s eyelid primer, the Pretty Powerful To Go Eye palette, and I'm just going to use that medium brown shade in this brush that looks really ghetto, but it's amazing for transition colors in the crease. Just gonna kind of put that everywhere. Let that be my guide. Okay.
It is awesome when you get a crazy amount of color.
We're just gonna start applying that all over pretty generously. Don't worry if you get it on your eyelashes. So you want to get it nice and good. And then we're going to, okay, now for the V, the dark V, I'm going to take a Sigma E45 brush, which is like a smaller tapered brush. We're going to go in with that forest green color. Okay. We're just going to kind of blend those colors together, cleaning up any lines. You don't have to worry about like getting it down there. We're going to clean it up with a concealer brush later. But we're going to move in, and I'm going to put a little bit more of that kind of a medium tone brown. The bronzer is fine, whatever, with a fluffy brush. We're going to keep on keeping on with those dark colors. This time I'm going to go down to that darker, even darker color than the forest green. And we just want this to be at the outer. We're doing that triangle in and then around. Big horseshoe. Good. Okay. Now we're going to take a dark brown on that same brush. Just wipe off the excess if you want. We're going to go back to that Bobbi Brown quad, to that very dark chocolatey color. You can either do this before or after eyeliner. I think for this one I did it after. This one I'm doing it before. Really, there's no, you know, right way to do it. I always have to add to the eye. Do you ever find that when you do like one eye and you think it's perfect, you do the other one and you're like, that's more better, and you have to work on the other one? White color problems. Okay, then we're going to go back to that light color, freshen that up a bit. I'm going to do a liquid liner. I cannot do it on camera yet, so I will be right back. Okay, so the liner is done on both eyes, and that is still such a struggle for me. Like, you know, as many times as I do liner, it's still such a struggle. So now I'm going to do my highlight. I take a big shader brush and highlight. Now, obviously my face is not done because it's looking like a complete train wreck. It has been such a bad week and a half for me. Loreal Ture Match, a cult favorite of mine, and my beauty blender. I kind of stopped using this beauty blender, and I really don't know why.
Dab that in and work it in the skin. What I like so much about the beauty blender is that you get such amazing coverage, but you get the moisture put back into your skin, which at this point in my life, in my 20s, I need. I used to be like an oily grease monster, and now I'm like a dry monster. I'm gonna put a little bit more on the back of my hand. Whoa.
We're gonna do a little bit of highlighting because this is kind of a dramatic eye look, for me anyways.
And then we are going to conceal, which I will put concealer on with that. I know this looks like, honest to goodness, a lot of makeup, but it's really not. Trust me, it is very sheared out. And we'll start the blending process. I still have a few blemishes on my forehead, which we will conceal here shortly. I'm going to zoom in. Get in there, bring it up as close as to the eye you can, and then we're going to blend in that highlighter with the makeup. Kind of just gives you a really nice sheer wash of color. Such a difference, like, that is gorgeous. Sorry, okay.
Today I'm going to be using this little guy and my Hola bronzer, and we're just going to contour, I don't know, on the forehead. Kind of bringing that color down along the nose. I never do my nose because I already think it's, you know, it's not something that I need to like seriously chisel down, you know. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Why isn't makeup just amazing? Like, you can do so much with makeup. Okay, for blush, I'm actually going to be doing a cream blush, and I discovered this because I was wanting that, what is that? I totally blanked on the name. I'll put it in the bottom bar below, but this is the dupe, and it's like $3 compared to $45 or something. So it's just like a little pump, literally. That's probably too much. You need just the teeniest amount, especially if you're going just for like a little bit of a flush, which I am. Not getting too much in the center of the face. I kind of want to keep that bare so the light draws into that. A little more, and you're just going to blend that up. And I totally forgot, I did add mascara.